The beer festival is going great. As you can see out there, it is just super busy at the moment.
According to locals, this is Wanganui's first beer festival. Well, the first one that anyone can remember, that is.
So there's 4 great breweries here, having such a fun time. Everyone's enjoying the beers, the experience. The music sounds great. We've been hearing it the whole time. Halfway through, half to go. It looks like it's going to be a good second half.
Okay, so the beer festival came about pretty much for a similar reason why I started a brewery. I've always wanted to work in a brewery, and there was nothing here. I'd have to move towns to work in a brewery. So I started a brewery. And then looking around going, well, now we need a beer festival. Okay, yep, I'll do it. And as far as breweries go, I think Wanganui's had about 13 breweries before I started up, 12 or 13 breweries. The last one closed in the early 60s, about 1961, 62. And then there was nothing until Roots Brewing came along and opened up last year.
Starting the festival small and regional was a given, with Roots Brewery the only business currently producing enough to even service a festival.
Lads Brewing, they're right on the cusp of opening up their brewery, so really excited to see what they're going to do. They've already been doing a little bit of contract brewing and getting it out there. Mothership Brewing has recently opened as well. They've just got a really small system, brewing 1 keg at a time, but they're fully licensed as a brewery as well now. So yeah, by the end of the year we'll have 3 breweries in Wanganui. That's fantastic.
Putting a brewery together is no small feat. It's expensive, highly skilled, and requires a bit of lateral thinking.
So all of that was built by us. So everything you see here we made, pretty much. All the bar, Harmy Order is building our system at the moment, so that's under development. It should be finished in about 2 weeks' time, and that just shows some good Kiwi ingenuity.
Well, that's our freezer, and we've modified that so it's got a temperature control, so it will always constantly sit at 3 degrees. Well, those taps we got offline, second hand on Trade Me. We cleaned them, put new lines in them, and they've worked ever since those. They've been really good. Our beer system's going really well today. We've not had many glitches. We're going really good. Haven't had to do any work at all. Just a little bit of mopping up, but that's okay.
Given the region's passion for rugby, racing, beer and the beach, it's perhaps surprising that it's the first time Wanganui's had a brewery in over 3 decades.
It is expensive, and it helps that the 4 of us all have different skills and what we do with our normal jobs. So I'm an insurance broker, Harmy's a fabricator, where that comes to building the system in. Adam's our brewmaster, but he is a farmer by trade. And then Timotei, he's in the Air Force. So he's got an electrical background that does all of that. So all those different skill sets come to one to be the lad. So we won this award earlier this year, the Te Mana Atatu Māori Business Awards. This award shows us the best emerging new business in Wanganui as seen by the voters.
But it may not be emerging for long. In a city rich in beer history where the hops grow wild in the hills, there's a bright future ahead for the business of brewing. Georgie Ormond, Local Focus.